Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Travis Straw from Memory Meat. You can't see my eyes. Good morning. I work nights, and this is actually when I'm about to go to bed, but I couldn't get it out of my head. What's going on with gender? The whole gender fluidity, pronouns, that kind of stuff. I assume that people who talk about these things aren't referring to literal gender, because with mammals, there are two different kinds of ways, sometimes three, and you either have male bits or female bits. In some cases, you have both bits. And that determines what we call gender. I'm a man because I have a penis. And a doctor told my parents that when I was born, that Travis is a dude. And that's as far as my brain goes with gender. And I've never been encouraged to think anything else other than I'm a guy. Honestly, I don't know what exactly. Hey, Christina. Good morning. Is it morning where you are? Why are you in California? Anyways, so this whole gender thing, I don't understand, and I want to. I want to understand. I assume it's an emotional thing, and that people feel like constricted by gender. I don't feel like when I growing up as a man, since I'm a dude, I was drawn to certain sensibilities. You know, other kids that were guys. You know, you wrestle, you do man stuff. We look up to male archetypes that are like, you know, the dudes like Batman and Jesus or whatever. Whatever you look up to as a dude. But I also, one of my heroes in my life is my mom, who is an awesome lady. She taught me a lot about. I have a lot of me in her, so I like to talk a lot. I like to look good when I go out, except for when I'm doing podcasts. This is work stuff, but usually when I'm doing podcasts, it's like T-shirts. But other than that, I have not ever felt like I was chained by my gender. So I'm assuming people who feel like they need to say that they're gender fluid seem to probably be slighted by their gender, maybe. Like maybe that being told that they were to be a certain way by their parents made them feel like they couldn't be what they wanted to be. All I could do is guess who's watching right now. Christine, are you still there? Where are you? Do you know anything about this gender thing? Who's there? Yeah, you are there. But I had to talk about this before I went to bed because I honestly don't know, and I would love it if someone could comment about it and give me the 411. Like, what is it? I know that society, when you grow up, like, we're definitely pushed toward certain gender roles. I don't necessarily see them as bad things. As far as my gender role as a man, I like to see myself transcending gender as far as the types, because a lot of people have thought I was a homosexual man because of who I am. Just because most men we're not encouraged to talk about our feelings or want to have conversations at all. You know, we watch sports and do all the stuff that dudes do, and I've never subscribed to that at all. But that's mostly because I think my parents didn't even have to tell me. Like, I just kind of was like, I can do whatever I want. And I guess there's other people that haven't had that experience where they're growing up and they're just like, man, I feel really bad about being a dude. Sometimes I feel like dudes get a bad rap, but I get it, you know. A lot of dudes are douchers. A lot of dudes suck. But a lot of girls suck too. So, I mean, am I offending people by saying man and woman? I don't know. Some people want to be called certain things. I think that whatever makes you comfortable. I honestly just, my heart goes out to you if you feel like you have to like escape your gender, or you feel constrained by your gender, or, you know, I'm gender fluid. What does that even mean? I think I might just Google it. I'm going to Google it right now. Who cares? Join me while I Google. Travis Googles gender fluid. Oh, that's not. It's on Urban Dictionary. Gender fluid is a gender identity based or best described as dynamic mix of boy and girl. A person who is gender fluid may always feel like a mix of the two traditional genders, but may feel more boy some days and more girl other days. Being gender fluid has nothing to do with the genitalia, nor their sexual orientation. So it is more of the concept of man and woman. So it's just like people who want to be loud about how they're feeling. Sometimes I feel more of the female persuasion when I'm feeling, you know, more feminine, which is to me more associated with feelings. But isn't that screwed up? Like, what does society do to us humans? What do they all tell us? Anyways, I just wanted to say what's up. Christina, thank you for watching this thing. If you guys have answers about gender fluidity, cool. If I meet you, I'm just gonna try and, if you're a cool person, you know, that's my parameter. If you're a cool person, I want to talk to you. If you're a douche, I don't. Maybe I do still, just to find out why you're a douche. All right, guys, I'm gonna go to bed. Tomorrow or today at 4 p.m. I'm going to do another podcast. Not sure about what. I think it might be about pride, and like when you do something for someone and they don't give you credit that you feel like you get, like where does that come from? Or something else, maybe something fun. This weekend, I think I might have a little drinks while I'm doing this, so then we could just have an open air discussion. Make sure to share Memory Meat. And other than that, have a good morning. This is Memory Meat's podcast. Make sure to watch the new cookout. If you don't know how to cook, I taught you guys how to cook teriyaki chicken, or I called it Asian chicken because you could use any sauce from any place in Asia, the huge, awesome, glorious food that comes from there, and use it on that chicken. What else is coming up? I really want to shoot a short film that I wrote, and it's all ready to go. I just need to get up and go to do it. You know, all this stuff I do. I just get through the day. Okay. Have a good morning. Have a good morning at work, all you regular people. See you later, meatheads. Bye.